Array Point, Council of the Sun, Sun Plaza, captured. Finally purified the other array points. This Sun Plaza is the eye of the ritual. Lord Zane, look, the other two groups have also arrived here. Your SPD is faster than I expected. Lord Zane, the mission is accomplished. All strategic points along this march route have undergone purification. Ashley should have just gone on and said speed. Well done, everyone, to finish in such a short time. Apart from the key ritual points purified by everyone, I've dealt with the evil spirit in the mountain, council, and monsters emerging from the time rift.
Blood.
Takashi, your injuries are too severe. These wounds are minor and not life-threatening. There have been more perilous moments before. You know the Council of the Sun best will need your power for the upcoming array. Let me heal you first.
Yabu-kun, what are you thinking?
From the moment I met Takashi until now, she has always been fighting for the Council of the Sun.
Yet she shows no signs of weariness from it.
Such tenacity is truly rare. We also helped in treating Takashi. Thank you all. I'm feeling much better now. I will use the array here to break the realm Dolmen set up near the Sun Fortress. The Moonstone possesses the power to sever the chaotic space-time, and this ritual formation still requires the power of Takashine's Moonstone. By amplifying the Moonstone's power, we can stabilize the space-time along the path to Sun Fortress. I previously sent a team to approach the Sun Fortress, but time confusion prevented them from getting close. Submit to approach the Sun Fortress and the Fairy Bird, we must rely on you. As per Semet's instructions, we have reversed the yin-yang forces at multiple array points.
What about brother?
Lord Hiromasa is on his way to find Yotohime and the life-sending blade.
Brother Hiromasa hasn't returned yet? Could he be in danger?
Don't worry, I can sense he's not in any danger now. Oh. Finally caught up with you all. See, Kagura, I'm perfectly fine. Have you found that blade yet? Their battle shakes heaven and earth. When I saw them at the foot of the mountain, it really gave me a fright. All the surrounding trees were frozen, forcing me to push through the violent snowstorm. The ice blades fought Yokohime to the end, but were no match, shattering almost entirely. Then I saw a figure clad in white shrine maiden robes amidst the snow. It should merely be a lingering shadow of the past preserved within that icy blade. Clearly, the current blade of passage is no match for Yotohime. But when that shadow appeared, I noticed Yotohime hesitate for a moment. Seizing the opportunity, I fired several arrows in succession to retrieve the shards of the already spent ice blades.
What about Yotohime? What exactly happened to her?
I want to bring Yotohime back, but her current state is strange. She won't listen to me. It must be Dolmen's doing. Onikiri, come take a look at this blade. The damage is quite severe, You'll need proper rest once we return to the Minamoto clan. The phantom you speak of must be that shrine maiden, Sword Saint. During their final battle, both the shrine maiden Sword Saint and the sun-hunting general vanished after the duel. Now we know that Taido no Masakado's corpse was taken to Yamatai and sealed. The whereabouts of that shrine maiden Sword Saint. We'll investigate this matter further after leaving the Council of the Sun. For now, let's focus on how to stop Ashia Dolmen under these circumstances. All array points have been purified, and the dark Onmyoji spells attached to them have been reversed into Onmyoji spells. I shall reconnect the formation points atop Sun Plaza, transforming Dolmen's 9-syllable seals into a pentagram. The 3 major array points were purified by the 3 great clans respectively. This grand array requires everyone's joint effort.
Yeah, I see why Onmyoji's was like banned eventually. Like this stuff right here, there's some stuff you do not want to play around with.
Channel the power of the 3 great clans from the 3 array points toward the Council of the Sun. Fujiwara no Michinaga, can you hold on? If we fail to hold out in the end, all our efforts will be in vain. No need to worry. Along the way, Takashi and Misubi and Tsuzuiko Hime have aided me greatly. I won't stop playing until Lord Saman completes his task.
Wow, this guy rarely gets so serious.
Without delay, Takashi and the 2 clan leaders must channel their power into the ritual array. Minamoto no Yorimitsu, since the array point set by the Minamoto clan and the distant shrine, channeling their power toward Sun Plaza to link with Saman. The melody played by Fujiwara no Michinaga drifted into the distance, where the Fujiwara crest among the cherry blossoms began to glow faintly. Meanwhile, Takashi channels the moonstone's power into Saman's pentagram. Saman is connecting the formation points of the 3 great clans, forming a pentagram that envelops the entire Council of the Sun. Look, the power of the moonstone within the pentagram is stabilizing the space-time here. Indeed, no new time rifts are appearing anymore. Stay vigilant. If we reverse the arrays throughout the Council of the Sun, Ashio Dolmen will surely intervene. Currently, Saman, Minamoto no Yorimitsu, Fujiwara Michinaga, and Takashi Hime are all setting up formations. We must ensure they complete the ritual undisturbed. Atop the Sun Fortress, Ashio Dolmen is using the fairy bird to burn itself. Just now, I could almost hear his voice. Fairy bird is the hand of Taido no Masakado. We only need to use the 9-character seal array to make the fairy bird burn the blood of Taido no Masakado.
How in the heck does a hand just turn, the fingers turned into the necks and heads of a fairy bird? Fantasy.
Will ultimately break through the passage to the Sea of Time. Suddenly, he sensed that the 9-symbol seal array he'd placed in the Council of the Sun was being reversed. This has somewhat slowed the fairy bird's speed in tearing open passages through the Sea of Time. Ashio Dolmen looked down, extremely annoying. We cannot afford to fail this time. If I succeed, I may gain Okuninushi's favor upon meeting him.
He's gonna consume you. I just feel it like you gotta get consumed. He already sees y'all as ants, okay? And you're gonna try to freaking break him out. Ashio Dome, he gonna get consumed, man. They gonna become one or something in this story. I just feel it. Something gonna happen to him.
Then I am no longer a mere shard, but the true entity. Before the fated lifelong rival, become the true Ashiotomi. This is the true meaning behind why I held this festival. So man, as an audience member, how could you steal the spotlight? Fate Shaper, stop them.
Here come Mr. Sexy.
When will you prepare the reward you promised me? The Calamity God was born from an ancient catastrophe beneath the Kongwe. And the dark Onmyoji spells were the source of the ancient calamity that claimed half of humanity. If I succeed, I will naturally grant you the reward you deserve. Good to know. He glanced at the paper materializing in Ashiodoma's hand and walked toward the Castle of the Sun Plaza. Meanwhile, Yotohime is tracking the Ice Blade's aura. Yabukuni swiftly gathered starlight, joining Kagura in resisting the incoming enemies. Onikiri commanded the Ghost Armory, while the Fujiwara clan's Onmyoji worked alongside Aosubi and others to purify the surrounding evil spirits one by one. Tsukuiko Hime ignited her flames, enveloping the square around the Castle of the Sun and fire to drive back the crowd.
Just hold on a little longer. If only we could.
The Fate Shaper's fingertips send cards flying, transforming into a series of fierce attacks. Yothame clashed with the Ghost Armory. Damn it! I can't hold on much longer. The mass barrier formation is nearly complete. Oh, without us, things got this rough? He drew his blade, and the Ghost Armory suddenly surged with overwhelming momentum. Meanwhile, a deadly melody filled with killing intent resonates across the plaza.
It's done.
The path to the Sun Fortress has stabilized. Everyone, advance together. This is a bit troublesome. He suddenly seemed to hear something. Things we won't have to fight. Yotohime, the Fate Shaper, and the Calamity God retreated. Strange, why did they stop hindering us? Let's go. First, we'll regroup and head to the Sun Fortress. All strategic points raided, now arriving at the Castle of the Sun's Pavilion. Behold, the fairy bird perches atop the Sun Fortress, burning the blood of the title within its body. Ashio Doman's 10,000 spirits ritual has reached a critical juncture. The closer we get to the Sun Fortress, the more chaotic time and space become. It seems the ritual formation is nearing completion. It seems Okuninishi, sealed in the Sea of Time's arena, has already established a connection with Ashio Doman in the present world.
Yeah, he's doing that, and then when he gets out, he's probably gonna consume a Shia Dolman.
At that moment, Ashio Doman stood atop the fairy bird, chanting incantations. Chant scriptures, recite sacred laws, seal the boundaries, summon spirits with each word, draw in the soul fire. Here and now, your spirit shall dwell eternally in. The flames burning on the fairy bird grew increasingly violent, and its form gradually became illusory. In everyone's eyes, a strange black dot appeared on the blood held between its beak. The black dot seemed to flicker between existence and void, as if tearing through the fabric of space here. A rift appeared before everyone's eyes, spreading outward as if to tear open a passage to the sea of time. Seeing the elites of the three great clans restraining his subordinates, Ashitome remained unfazed. Huh? Oh, you're here already. I've witnessed your efforts in purifying the circle centered throughout your journey, as expected of the three great clans. The Minamoto's blade, the Fujiwara's melodies, and Seme's ultimate Onmyoji spells. Another time, I'll brew a pot of tea and take my time to admire it. I'm just too busy today to have time for discussions with everyone. I'm about to open a passage to the depths of the sea of time. Not even Himiko could stop it. You exploited Himiko's mercy and turned it into an opportunity. That's because I know her very well. She isn't as flawlessly pure as you imagine. There's always been a weakness in her heart. Had there not been a flaw in her heart, the curse back then wouldn't have shaken her resolve. It was the unwillingness, reluctance, and refusal to accept inevitable loss. You've known all along, haven't you? I cannot presume to understand Himiko's heart, but I witnessed how she upheld her vow to the Council of the Sun. Raised under the protection and guidance of Lady Himiko and my father, I grew up in the flourishing Council of the Sun. We won't demand a pure and flawless soul from someone who grew up in such turmoil. Yet, it is precisely for this reason that I admire Lady Himiko, for choosing to protect the Council of the Sun. She guided me out of my lost state in the sea of time, and I shall use my blade to safeguard the tranquility of time in the Council of the Sun. Boring, boring. The human heart desires emotions, hatred, and even what you call protection, like worldly splendor, are merely superficial. Then what would be interesting? To exalt the truth of the world and explore the pinnacle of Onmyoji spells. And only I am capable of achieving this. Submit, you who cling to Hellikiel's Onmyoji spells will never defeat me. Even if you are my destined rival, you still fall short in this regard.
You're gonna get consumed, Ashio.
Is victory over your opponent so crucial to you? Submit is not about winning or losing, it's about winning or losing against you that matters.
Ooh, he has a deep rooted grudge.
This time, you're going to lose. This is no mere contest. Everyone, I will do my utmost to keep the space-time here sustainable. Let us work together to stop the fairy bird and the Shiabuman. That Tadano Masakado was a hero forged in rivers of blood. The fairy bird burns with its blood, enough to disrupt time and space, amplified by the power of the Everlight ritual. Amidst the confuse of time, I cannot destroy you, but neither can you stop this grand ritual. Ashia Dolan came prepared. The space-time here is too chaotic. The Ghost Armory's power cannot be fully unleashed. Those dark Onmyoji spells are truly formidable. This time, we brought many elites, but we never anticipated Ashia Dolan's power from the 10,000 Spirits Festival to be this formidable. The calamity 1,000 years ago claimed the lives of nearly half the human race. Those people were all forged into calamity. No wonder Dolan could wield such immense power through the 10,000 spirits ritual. The calamity god born on the Kongwe is but the tip of the iceberg compared to the true scale of this disaster. The fairy bird is about to complete the ritual. Look, over there. The blood in the fairy bird's beak finally burned to its last drop. The massive rift mutation looms, its surroundings seemingly being swallowed whole. The time and space within the castle of the sun have been completely shattered. Past and present blur together as vanished souls twist in the chaos of time. The time of the castle of the sun has been completely shattered. This place shall become where all is annihilated, yet all persists. The past pierces through to the present, and the castle of the sun is on the verge of complete dissolution.
Oh, whoa, that was really short. Okay, we're getting through these stories. That was extra short. Yeah, keep them short like this, Onmyoji, please, because good gracious, look at this. And then we have more coming soon. Ooh.